Hi, my name is Autumn and I'm with Tribe Fitness and I'm bringing to you today a total body HIIT. This is a workout designed to strengthen and tone your whole body, bringing in an element of HIIT, which is high intensity interval training. We have a circuit of work designed to crank up that heart rate and then bring it down using those elements of strength and endurance, okay? So we use a timer to set our circuit work and then our rests. We're gonna do 2 to 3 sets of each block of work. So your blocks work like this. You have your warm-up, you have your upper body, your lower body, your core, and then we're gonna do a bit of a booty blast at the end, okay? So who doesn't like to work the booty, right? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. All you're gonna need is a mat, some light weights, or your body weight, totally up to you, can go either way. Maybe a resistance band, depending on how much you like to crank up your intensity. If you use a resistance band, there are 2 kinds. You can get one of these, or you can work one of these. So totally up to you. Either one is going to give you a good workout. All right, so you decide. Our first block of work is going to be our warm-up. So in this warm-up, you have 30 seconds for each move, and let's go ahead and get started. So your first move is going to be arm rotations. So big rotations of the arms. Forward to start, and then working back. Each move in your warm-up is going to be 30 seconds. Good. Make sure those palms face out, arms nice and high. Next move, alternating hamstring stretch with the toe touch. So we're going to take this up and rotate, up and down. So make sure you push the butt back. Keep the chest lifted, arms stretched, helping to rotate through the torso, warming up, pushing back through the hip flexors, hamstrings, and glutes. Nice and controlled. 5 seconds remaining. 3, 2, all right, next move, jump ropes. So easy jump. Landing light, knees are bent. Just kind of getting that blood flowing. Easy jump. Make sure to breathe through all of these moves. All right, let's take it to some chest expansion. So this is really good exercise to warm up the chest, the shoulders, the back, bringing it across the body. Really stretch it nice and wide. Good, make sure you breathe. Let's take it to diagonal. So going side to side. All right, let's take it to our hip flexor. So we're gonna bring the knee up and around, up and around. So point the toe if you can. We're just opening up the muscles around the hip joint. You might hear some cracking like I do. If it's early in the morning and your body hasn't moved like this, that's probably where you're gonna get it. So just big, up and over. All right, let's set some mummy kicks. So mummy kicks, heel to floor. You're gonna take the arms and you're gonna scissor them. So you want the heel to the floor and then scissor those arms. So again, waking up the body. Make sure you breathe. 5 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1, done. All right. All right, welcome to your first block of work. It's our lower body set. This is how it's going to work. You have 45 seconds of work with a 20-second recovery. Now, our 45 seconds for each move goes back to back, okay? So if you need a rest, take a small break, but then go right back into the move. Our first move is our alternating squat with a side step. So we're going to take this down to a squat and step. So squat and step, okay? "45 seconds, let's take it. Squat and lunge to the side. Squat and lunge. So we call this a side lunge. Down. So make sure that you are pushing that butt back, taking a long step to the side. Down and out. Down and out. Push your butt back, push it over. Good. Body weight or plate, your choice. Right now I'm just going to use my body weight. Okay, next move is a curtsy lunge. I'm going to focus on one leg only. So take that leg straight back. My lunge is my knee going down, and I'm pushing through that front heel. So back. So my leg goes behind my other, and I'm pushing through this front heel. Knee goes straight down, and I rise up. Keep that upper body nice and straight. Make sure you maintain good posture by bracing the core, keeping the chest lifted.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, my next move is a squat to a side lunge. Squat to a side lunge. So drop the butt and drop that knee. We're just alternating this. We're going to turn, really get that control. Nice. So you should feel some burning right now. I want you to keep that form, keep that technique. Drop it lower if you can.
3, 2,
All right, next move is a goblet squat. So we're going to take it out nice and wide. We're going to move those knees out over the toes. Now, weight or body weight, totally up to you. But right now your heart rate's on the rise, right? You're getting a little bit of a cardio, even though you're not doing much jumping. We're going to increase this on the next set. So knees out, torso stays up. You want to reach to the floor, squeeze through your heels. Nice and controlled.
5 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1, rest.
All right, 20 seconds to rest. So while we're resting for those 20 seconds, think about the weight selection that you might want to grab, or any kind of resistance band that you might want to add. So we got the squats to the side steps.
1, go.
So we're going to squat, step over, squat, and step. So not only are we working the butt, working the side of the glutes. So this is our saddlebag workout right here. So make sure you go all the way down, all the way to the side. You're shifting your body weight side to side. Make sure you're bracing your core. Make sure you're breathing all the way through.
5 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1,
Next
go.
move, curtsy lunge. So you're gonna go the other direction now, the other side. Bring it up and back. Up and back. Good, nice and controlled. Upper body stays lifted if you need to use those arms. Pressing through that front heel to rise. Good. Long step back, driving through, working the quad, inner thigh.
5 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so squat to side lunge. I'm gonna break my plate, squat to lunge, squat to lunge. So my lower body does not get any kind of break. So you really need to push through that burn that's probably happening right about now. Volume training, heart rate high, right? Driving it up. We're not jumping, but we're definitely getting that burn.
5 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, goblet squat. So I'm gonna take this to a jump. Ooh, that burn comes quick. So down and up. If you need to modify this, go ahead. Otherwise, you want to get some jumps in there. So maybe it's something you build up to. Either way, try to get as many jumps as you can.
5 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1, rest.
Done. Good. So that was our second set for our lower body. Welcome to your workout block number 2. This is our upper body. So we're going to be on the floor, so you're going to need a mat. 4 moves, all done, one after the other. So there's no rest or recovery. Through these moves, you're going to do them back to back. Then after our first set, we're going to take a little break and then move on to our second set, okay? So go ahead and get down on your mat. All right, your first move is a tricep push-up. So hands under the shoulders, strengthen the upper body. Elbows go back into the ribs. So you're gonna push the floor away. So side profile looks like this, elbows in, belly brace, down and up. Making sure the elbows shave the ribs. Make sure you breathe. Knees or toes. Make sure the hips are tucked in the whole time.
5 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1, go.
Next move are Supermans. So you're gonna come down to the mat. You're gonna reach up and down, up and down. So lift the legs, lift the upper body. Shoulders come up, heels drive up. Good, try to keep your head down as much as you can. So really squeeze at the top.
Seconds remaining. 3, 2,
Next
1,
move, plank up downs.
go.
So knees or toes, plank position. You're gonna go down to the forearm and back up to the hands. Alternate the side you go down on each time. So if you're on your toes, you want a nice long straight back. Set the shoulder blades into the pocket. So don't let the shoulder blades come up. Set them down into the pocket. You can be on your knees for this one. Make sure that the hips are nice and tight by squeezing your glutes
5 seconds
and bracing your
remaining.
core.
3, 2, 1.
Next move,
Go.
bird dog. So extend one arm and extend one leg. Opposite arm, opposite leg, and you're gonna crunch. So palm of the hand always under the shoulder for all these moves. So crunch, extend and crunch, extend and crunch. Same side. So make sure, this is gonna test your balance. So make sure you have a strong posture by bracing and squeezing. So really reach and crunch.
5 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right, so 20 seconds to rest. We're gonna do that set again, starting with your tricep push-ups. So remember, hands under the shoulders, set the shoulders back down so that you're not placing added pressure on your wrists.
2, 1, go.
Let's go. So second set, knees or toes. So try some on your toes first. That's really gonna challenge your upper body and your core. Make sure that the hand is flat on your mat. And breathe. Keep it coming. Try not to let the hips sway.
3, 2, 1, go.
Next move, Superman. Sit down on the floor. You're gonna lift and lower. Lift and lower. So this is excellent for the back. So we're working the back of our core, squeezing the shoulder blades up and down. So really get those shoulders up and off the floor.
Seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1.
All right,
go.
Let's go into our bird dog. This time, opposite side. So opposite arm meets the opposite leg. So out and crunch. So again, this is testing your balancing muscles. We're adding the abdominal crunch. So really reach with the fingers and the toes and crunch in the middle.
5 seconds remaining. 3.
Tricep push-ups, that's what we were supposed to do first. So tricep push-ups, heels, hands under the shoulders, down and press. Down and press. Nice and controlled. This is one of my favorite moves to work the triceps.
Seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right, so that was our second set of work. So let's get to our core. Into your core block. Your first move is a plank with the hip roll.
Done.
Let's get to it. So we're gonna plank position and we're gonna roll through the hips. So side to side. So take those hips side to side. Keep the elbows under the shoulders. Squeeze those shoulder blades for a strong upper body. And just roll through your hips. Make sure you keep your back nice and straight. Try to keep the butt down. And just nice, easy roll.
5 seconds remaining. 3, 2,
All right.
1.
Next
Go.
move is called the V crunch. So you're on your back, extend the arms, extend the legs, and you're gonna crunch. Really reach up, crunch, tap down, go again. If you need, you can bend the legs so that you have less of a ways to go down. Or
5
you
seconds
can take this to one leg.
3, 2, 1. Go.
All right, next move, bicycles. So you're on your back, bring the hands to the head, knees up, and rotate. So you want to keep the elbows open. Try not to take the elbows across the body. Leave them open. You want your shoulder to come across the body. So you can also tap this. Or keep the feet and rotate the torso. Okay, but you really want both to come in. So working the mid-abdominals and those obliques.
5 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1.
All right, last move,
Go.
mountain climbers. So this is our cardio push. We're gonna climb 4 and then add a push up. So it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, down and up. As quick as you can. Climb and then push up.
Seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right. So we're gonna do that set one more time. So we got 20 seconds, and we're gonna repeat that, okay? Starting with the plank, the hip roll, going right into that V crunch. All right, so remember, plank, nice and strong upper body.
2, 1, go.
Let's go. So roll side to side. You wanna make sure you're dipping that hip down, keeping your butt nice and squeeze. So that lower back should be one straight line. As you're dipping, butt down, butt down. So one straight line through the back, squeeze your glutes, take the shoulders and squeeze them to the spine, and that's gonna help your
5
posture.
seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1.
Next move is that V crunch. So remember your V crunch options. You have both legs and arms. Extending up, you have one leg option. You're gonna alternate the legs. Make sure that your chest comes up and you're reaching as high as you can to those toes. Otherwise, both legs and tap.
5 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1.
Bicycles. So hands out, elbows out, feet up, and rotate. Really get the chest across the body. That means you're taking your shoulder to the knee. And if you want, so that you're not tempted to bring the elbows to the knee, take the hands out. Make sure that your eye gaze stays to the ceiling so you're not putting a strain in your neck. Otherwise, keep it here.
5 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1.
Next move, mountain climber with that push up. So let's get that cardio in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down and up. Run.
Seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
Good. So you have a rest. All right. All right, so welcome to your last block of work. This is our booty blaster, or my booty blaster. So there are 4 moves. If you don't have a small bench, try using a chair or just the floor, okay? These ones are pretty simple moves with the very minimal equipment. So our first move is going to be a deep seated squat. I have a 15-pound plate or a dumbbell here that I'm going to use. And every time I squat down, I'm going to pick it up. And then I'm going to take it down. And then I'm going to squat. And then I'm going to pick it up and then take it down. Okay, so I'm going to alternate this to hit the deep muscles of my butt, okay? And then I'm gonna go around the bench and use my band that's on the floor. Now, you could use any kind of resistance band that you'd like. I have this one, it has a nice little ankle strap, or I use this for my hands, for my upper body. And I'm gonna get on the bench and I'm going to condition the back and top of my butt, okay? So bottom to top. And then I'm going to use my bench to help me with step ups. Okay, so this is a pretty tall bench. So I'm not going to use any weight for this one. You have 2 sets. So if you wanted to add some weight on that second set, then you can go ahead and try to add that weight. And I'm going to alternate my step ups. You've got 2 rounds of this booty blast. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So you want a wide stance, so feet out wide, chest is lifted. You're gonna tap and go. So you're gonna tap the booty
2,
and go.
1, done.
All right, let's go. So I'm gonna pick up my weight, make sure I tap my butt down, drop it, pick up my other weight, lift, take it down and up. So make sure that upper body stays nice and lifted. Make sure that the butt taps and you go. So tap it down, push through those heels, keep that torso lifted and rise. Squeeze through those heels.
3, 2, 1.
All right, next move,
rest.
Around the bench. So you do have a rest between these moves so that you can transition to the next move, because there's a little bit of setup for each one. So one knee on the bench, hands under the shoulders. This is going to be a straight leg lift. So point the toe and lift. Tap and go. So your back is nice and straight. You're squeezing at the top. Keep that leg nice and straight. Don't bend the knee. Bring it out and down. So make sure that your arms don't bend at the elbow. Make sure that your body doesn't cave in or that you round your back. This is all centered in the booty.
5 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right, recover. You got your other side. So switch. Let's get to the other side. So opposite leg down.
3,
Palm of the hands on the shoulder.
1,
and go. So leg comes straight out and go again. So you want to keep this controlled the whole time, squeezing hard at the top of that range to get to that lower butt. So it's that line where the butt meets the thigh, really strengthening and shaping that part of the body.
Seconds remaining.
Good
3,
job.
2, 1, rest.
All right, so take this off. We're gonna come into our step ups, okay? So really focus on keeping the upper body nice and straight. Try not to lean forward. As you step up, you want all this work centered
3,
in
2,
the back of the
1,
leg.
go.
So step up, step down. Opposite leg, step up, step down. So working the quad, working the back of the butt. And when you're ready, you can add some speed to this. So don't let that upper body come down.
Remaining. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so your next move, rest. This is your rest. We're gonna take it to our next interval.
5 seconds
so
remaining.
We're back to
3,
the
2,
deep-seated squat
1,
with the weight.
go.
Let's go. So tap, lift, tap, and drop. So keep that chest nice and lifted. Tap and go. All right, back to the back of the bench. All right, our next set, we're gonna take these to a donkey kick. So, donkey kick, your knee is bent. You're just gonna take it up.
2, 1, go.
This one is a little bit harder. Really concentrate on that squeeze at the top, holding that weight, holding that tension. Flex your foot so the heel is up and the toe is down. And if your leg's burning right about now, you're doing it right. So don't let the elbows bend. When the burn comes, keep it here.
5 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Rest.
All right, I know you don't want to. We gotta switch legs. So let's switch legs. Other leg. All right, so nice strong body.
2, 1.
You're gonna take it up.
Go.
And there's always one side that's stronger than the other side, right? There's always one side that you're like, this is easy. And the burn doesn't come for a minute. So for some reason in my legs, this is my strong side. And I'm usually right dominant, so weird. But your body has muscle imbalances, and strength training this way helps to correct those imbalances in the muscles.
5 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right. Last move, and then we are done for our booty blast, I'm gonna add some weights to my alternating step-ups. All right, so weight or no weight, make sure your upper body stays lifted.
1, go.
And before you add weight, I want you to add speed to this. What happens if you don't have a bench? Then you're stepping up. Stepping up. Okay?
Remaining. 3, 2, 1, done.
And done. Good job. We are all finished. Well done. So, if you made it through this workout, give yourself a big pat on the back. Excellent job. And if you needed to modify, no worries, because everybody starts at a different level. Your goal is to do the full workout with no modifications and push hard. So that means you probably have to do this video a few times in order for you to get the hang of the moves and then for you to execute them with perfect form, all right, and push hard every single time. So my name is Autumn. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure that you get a good stretch, that you want to stretch your legs, especially when we work them nice and hard, and that you want to take this into some breathing exercises to help your heart rate go down. So please make sure that you subscribe, like, hit the bell so that you are able to get notifications on when I'll post new videos. If there's anything that you'd like to see more of, make sure that you drop the comments down below, all right? So have a great rest of your week. Make sure that you get your exercise in at least 30 minutes every day. I know it's hard right now. Get a buddy, go for a walk, grab your dog, go jog. If you're not a runner, I'm not a runner, then get some steps in with a good friend and just gossip and talk about life, because I guarantee you the time goes really fast, okay? So see you guys later. Bye.